One of the comments I see all the time is that the grass isn't or won't be greener in your next career, and it left me wondering, does it need to be greener, or do you just need new grass from time to time? Welcome to Career Ending Opportunities. My name's Simon Knapp. Every week here on the channel we look for ways to change career, find a new job or start a small business. Ultimately we're looking for ways to find personal and financial fulfillment in everything that we do. So as per the intro, most jobs aren't terrible. Most jobs don't eat away at your soul and kill you a little bit day by day. So when we look to or are forced to change jobs or careers, do we need the greenest, most succulent grass, or would a simple change of paddock give us the mindset improvements that we require? You see, I think the cynical view of sun-bleached grass wherever you look to go is from a mindset that's stuck in the past. Previous generations have said get a stable job with an established employer, keep your head down, work hard, and you'll have a job for life. And to me, all that does is breed a culture and a mindset of acceptance and compliance, and it emboldens a that'll do or she'll be right approach to life. Now I should say that I do operate a that'll do approach when I build an IKEA wardrobe, or a she'll be right approach when I buy something on Kickstarter, but I don't want that to define my personal and professional life. Put simply, nowadays people are less likely to stay in a job they don't like, a job that they don't feel fulfilled by, or stay with an employer that they no longer agree with their ethical or environmental practices. That is the beauty of the age in which we live. Never before have people had the freedom to tack their way through life from job to job or from career to career as we have today. You've simply no reason to accept a path that is no longer working for you, and you're emboldened through the internet to select a new track, try something new, or invest in your own personal development and build your skill sets with such an ease that would be unimaginable to even our most recent ancestors. And you know, another reason we might not need to have the greenest grass in that next career is that we simply might not have a choice but to change. With the potential for an automation revolution over the next 10 to 15 years, whole hosts of jobs could be banished to the history book. From journalism to truck and taxi driving, a huge number of industries will see job losses and competition for placements will intensify. With that in mind, if you remain stationary, you may get lost in the crowd. However, if you are willing to continue learning, developing, and pivoting, I believe you'll be incredibly successful in the years to come. So what industry do you work in? Do you think it'll be affected by automation? Do you think that career might be banished to the history books? Let me know in the comments down below. One thing we've discussed before is that as soon as you start to make decisions that go against the masses, that go against the views of the people you work with, like you want to leave and do something else, people will instantly find a way to pull you down because you're making decisions that differ to theirs. They want to stay, they think staying there is the best thing they could do, and you want to try something else and take a risk on a new project, a new business, or a completely different career. So you will always get negative comments about the grass won't be greener, or you could end up a complete failure. Both may be true, but you have to ask yourself, should your decision be tied to the idea that it might not work out, or should it be tied to the possibilities and the positives of what could happen if you succeed in what you want to do? It's very easy to get comfortable and sit there and do nothing for the next 30 years, stay in the job that you just don't enjoy because it pays the bills regularly, and be unfulfilled. And when you're there on your deathbed and hopefully way into the future, do you want to look back and think, well, that was all right? Or do you want to think, I took risks, it paid off, or I took risks and it didn't pay off and I pivoted and tried something else, and I was fulfilled in doing this, I was fulfilled in following this adventure of trying to find that ideal thing for me. The most important thing, of course, is to make sure any decision that you make when looking to change career is not whether someone else thinks the grass will be greener, because they don't know your personal situation. They don't know what your family life is like, and they don't know what a small change in, say, going from shift work to going to a 9 to 5 could actually mean to your family. In my eyes, the grass doesn't have to be greener. I think changing paddock from time to time is a great thing because it keeps you on your toes, it keeps you learning, it keeps you asking the question of, who am I and what do I actually want from life? Do I want to just be an employee, or do I want to be happy in myself and define my own life outside of my career? That's been Career Ending Opportunities for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you've got this far through the video, please consider subscribing. A like and a comment would be appreciated as well. And I'll speak to you again in a few days. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye. Oh.